All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Denver Broncos. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway in Foxborough. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. On second down, here's Keenum. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third down. Now Keenum. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Yeah, you know, he hated taking the loss there on third down. And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
Wait 20! Wait 20!
Brady now on first down. Left side caught by Matthews. And down he'll go at the 25. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Now Brady throwing on second down. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Wait, 20! You 20!
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. This is White on the screen. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Wait, 20! Wait, 20!
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Shane Ray in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Let's go,
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now Brady doesn't like the formation here. He'll take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Wait, 20! Go! 380! Go!
They do go for it. It's Brady. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On 1st and 10, Keenum. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Keenum to throw on 2nd down. And this is caught at the 8th. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jake Bunt, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Now it's Patterson. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Going up top. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Now Brady on the slant and gets it to Gronkowski. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The wideout, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go!
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Wait, 20! Round 80! Round 80! Hit! Hit!
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. And right side caught. Hogan. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller with a big-time sack on third down, and it'll be a loss of 7. On fourth down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. First carry for Royce Freeman. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Let's go, let's go! All right, 53! One out.
To throw is Keenum. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll run it here. This is James White. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Brady. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Wait! Wait 20! Wait 20!
Now they'll throw with Brady. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Edelman's first catch, and it's good for a first down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Move out!
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Go! Wait, 20! Line 20, 54! Go! Let's go! Hit!
On 2nd down, here's Brady. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Ready? Regular.
Now Brady on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Derek Wolfe in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss. And that'll lead to a 4th down. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Returning it, Carlos Henderson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get. Up past the 30. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play. Keenum to Thomas. 45 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. On first down, it's Keenum. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Throwing is Keenum. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Now it's Patterson. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Just like that. Just like that.
On first and 10, here's Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Let's go. Ozzy. Ready? Let's go. 20.
Brady now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Wait, 20. Green 80. Hey, go.
Brady will try again on second down. And his throw is incomplete. The former Bill, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
20. Green 80. 54. Go. Sugar. Wait. Go.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jordan Matthews, as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Goal 50. Wait. Wait, 20. Wait, go.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Derek Wolfe in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Hey, Alabama.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Fairly short kick taken at the 14 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And this one will be brought back to the 22. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20. Let's go on. No, 66. Regular. Wide. Rip. Alpha. Go.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And this one is incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On the toss, here's White. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And, you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Orange! 220! 220! Wait,
Now Brady. They will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Chris Hogan from 19 yards away. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
320! 380! 450!
Here's Brady to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And that's incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Keenum. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Lawrence Guy with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Keenum. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Keenum now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Now Henderson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down. push his way forward here for a good little gain. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. To throw, it's Keenum. Flush to his right, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Case Keenum taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Broncos will extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. Now it's Patterson. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 23.
20! My 20! Let's go.
On first down, Brady. He hits Gronkowski on the out route. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady there.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. To throw is Brady. The throw left side, complete to Hogan. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Wait!
Brady now on first down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
New England on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
My 20!
Here's Brady. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Now Brady got to have this one. And no, it's incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Right now, really hoping for a turnover. And 3 yards there takes them to the 45.
Sometime in this 4th quarter, someone on defense is going to have to step up and force a turnover.
Hey, yo, let's go, let's go. Hey, check. 52, here we go. Down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Let's go.
Again, it's Henderson. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Dante Hightower on the stop. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's will be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Adam Gotsis in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Throw left side complete. It's Hogan. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. A couple of big plays in succession there for the Pats. They're on the move. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Ready? Wait, 20! Wait, 20! Move!
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Chris Harris with a pick, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10. Room here to run. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
First play of the drive, a 1st down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked.
And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
No, Roger.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Let's go.
The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And McManus able to put it through. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Now it's Patterson. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.